Thursday night NFL preseason football, a pair of national TV games, both on NFL Network tonight on Thursday, August the 27th. And I've got free plays and analysis in both games for you here. I'm going to talk about Steelers, Bills, and also the late night game, Rams, Chargers. Free plays and analysis coming up for Thursday night NFL preseason right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV. And a quick reminder, if you're liking the free play videos, thumbs up, click that hype button on your mobile device, and click subscribe and click the bell as well for instant notifications here so you never miss out when a free play video is posted each and every day. All right, we'll start with the first game at 7 Eastern on NFL Network. Steelers at Bills, and boy, has Buffalo looked good this preseason under new head coach Joe Brady. He's obviously been making an effort, and he's an offensive, I don't want to say genius, but hey, he won a national title at LSU, and he got the job. McDermott let go. They kept the offensive coordinator Brady on as the new head coach, and he is playing with a purpose this preseason. And Buffalo really does not appear to be a team we want to get in front of right now after putting up 60 points in their first two games. 29-14 win over the Panthers, and then a 31-7 blowout of the Browns last week. Kyle Allen, obviously Josh Allen not playing much. Kyle Allen has looked really stellar, though. He was 10 for 12 last week against the Browns overall. And yes, Buffalo fits numerous good momentum situations because of those blowout wins here. Several 60 and 70% ATS momentum situations. But the problem is that Pittsburgh also faces a bounce back spot here after an awful showing. You know, motivation's the key in the preseason, and when a team looks really bad, sometimes they play a little harder the next game. Well, they looked pretty good against the Packers. Mike McCarthy against his former team, 28-9 win. Maybe there's some emotion there. Aaron Rodgers against his former team, even though he didn't play. But then again, you had the Jets last week coming out 17-0 shutout of the Steelers. So obviously Pittsburgh was focused for that game against Green Bay, not as much so last week. So the question is, do they have a little bit more of motivation and focus here after a terrible showing? They might. They perhaps might. And they do actually fit some good situations as well because of the shutout loss. In fact, playing teams off a shutout loss for decades in the NFL preseason has been a pretty good play. It's been almost an automatic play for me at times. And Pittsburgh fits a couple 60% ATS bounce back situations based on that bad showing last week. So we got the momentum with Buffalo and then the bounce back factor with Pittsburgh. All things equal, I'd probably rather have the Bills at -2.5, -3, because they're not a team I want to get in front of. But I think the best way to actually play this game, a sneakier way to play it, is the over 34.5, 35. I like the over in this game. Buffalo's offense has put up 60 points the last two games, as I mentioned. Definitely not looking to get in front of that momentum right now. But I also expect Pittsburgh to focus more on the offense than on the defense. They only allowed 17 points last week. That wasn't the problem. The problem last week in that 17-0 loss, as you would expect when you get shut out, was they couldn't score. Quarterback rotation still is not too bad, though. Mason Rudolph did not play last week. Will Howard, Drew Aller, rookie from Penn State, got the heavy lifting. And the interceptions by Howard was the problem, but he looked pretty good in week one. I think they're still capable of putting up some points against a Buffalo defense, which has looked good but not great so far. But Buffalo's a team that you don't want to get in front of, as I mentioned, especially offensively. The Bills have averaged 6.5 yards per play in each of their first two games. And the quarterback play, as I mentioned, Josh Allen played in week one, did not play last week, probably won't play tonight. Kyle Allen, though, was 14 for 16 in week one. He was 10 for 12 in week two. The better Allen has not been Josh Allen this preseason, so I like the over 34.5. I think both offenses had the edge tonight, and it's a very low total as well, so we get some value there with the over-under tonight at 7 Eastern. All right, your other game is on NFL Network, also at 10 o'clock Eastern, the late West Coast game. I love L.A. Rams and Chargers. L.A. will win this game. Actually, not necessarily, because it could end in a tie. We've had 7 or 8 ties the last 5 years in the NFL preseason, so that probably guarantees we'll have a tie now. Line is a little hefty here. The Chargers a 3.5-point favorite, and obviously we always talk about 3 being a key number, but in the preseason, 2, even 1 are just as key. So when you cross over 1, 2, and 3, you have lost some value with the favorite. With that said, I'd probably rather be on the Chargers. It looks like they're taking this game more serious tonight, as Harbaugh does expect to play his starters, even Herbert, for maybe 6 to 9 snaps. Meanwhile, the Rams have been fantastic. Just like the Bills, they've been a dominant team, and they do fit a lot of momentum situations. But Sean McVay says he's going to treat this as a backup game, and it will be the backup quarterbacks in this one throughout. However, the Rams do have a quarterback competition for the number 2 spot behind Matthew Stafford, who isn't going to play tonight, but they were going to give extended looks to Bennett and Simpson Ty Simpson's expected to probably play the majority of this game, but I do think they'll throw the ball maybe a little bit more to get a look at Bennett and Simpson. And their offense has been strong. 54 points in the first two games, over 700 yards of offense, almost 6 yards per play. And after that 34-0 blowout win of New Orleans last week, the Rams, just like the Bills, do fit a lot of good momentum situations, including a 26-6 straight-up situation, even though they're a 3.5-point dog. However, I would probably lean Chargers still because they also should bounce back after that bad showing last week. This game is very similar to the Pittsburgh-Buffalo game. You've got one team coming off a bad showing in the Chargers, especially offensively, against a team that has been a momentum team. So we got conflicting side systems here. Does look like the Chargers are making more of an effort tonight playing their starters, but once again, you're paying a premium at 3.5. So here again, let's look at the total instead. I like the over in this game as well for a lot of similar reasons, over the 38.5. First of all, I do expect the Chargers to bounce back with a good offensive showing after just 17 points last week, only 4 yards per play. I think Harbaugh is going to want to get a little bit more offense going this week. And I don't mind the quarterback rotation. We've got Herbert expected to play a series or two, obviously a good quarterback. And then Trey Lance, an experienced backup who's looked okay in the two games. And then, of course, it'll probably come down to the former Clemson, wherever else he was, quarterback DJ Uiagalelei. Last time I'll probably have to say it this year unless they get down to their third stringer. Uiagalelei. DJ. We'll just call him DJ. Mediocre in the first game. Actually, he was decent in the first game. Did not play well last week. Was only 7 for 15. But he looked pretty good in week one. So I do think there's some quarterback ability with the Chargers here. And obviously the Rams have been really strong offensively. Even with Stafford not in either game, they've put up 54 points and over 700 yards. I like the over 38.5 here in this game as well. Two similar handicaps where we have conflicting trends on both the sides here. Teams off a bad showing and a good showing. So let's just look at the over in both NFL Network games tonight on Thursday. There you go. Breakdown for you for two of your spotlight games tonight on Thursday. We have a huge NFL preseason card tomorrow. There's 10 games on the board tomorrow and Friday. I will have a couple more free plays for you up here in videos. And don't forget my personal best bets, my strongest plays each and every day for not only football but baseball are reserved for my personal clients. And I do have a strong baseball best bet tonight on Thursday, plus a bonus free play on the nighttime card. Don't forget, I put a free play every day on my website, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, and it is truly the last cut for my best bet card, just a bit outside from being a best bet. That free play tonight's in the Brewers-Mets game for Thursday, and then I have the one personal best bet for my private clients tonight as well in Major League Baseball. So yeah, we're talking football, but baseball is still your daily bread and butter bankroll builder, your BBBBB for the next several months. Football right around the corner, though. College football regular season starts in 2 days. This Saturday, the Division 1A games begin. Hey, we got some FCS games tonight on Thursday and Friday. You know I love my FCS. But we'll have the FBS games this Saturday for Week 0. Acknowledge Week 0, damn it. And then a huge card next week. NFL regular season right around the corner. So, yeah, this is a great time to make sure you click subscribe and you click the bell here on WagerTalk TV so you never miss out on these free play videos. And a quick thumbs up, like, positive comment below. And hey, click that hype button on your mobile device as well. Is always appreciated. Speaking of comments below, I do read the comments. I'll reply back. What are your thoughts on these NFL preseason games tonight on Thursday? What sides or totals are you looking at? Hey, drop some analysis if you have time so we can all learn and earn and win together here on WagerTalk TV. And if you'd like to get my personal best bets, you can buy them daily. You can buy them weekly, monthly, seasonal. It doesn't matter which package you choose. Everybody gets the exact same plays I'm personally using. You know, WagerTalk hit their 12th anniversary this week. I hit my 30th anniversary this week as a full-time professional handicapper. I'm 18 years older than WagerTalk. I'm a man. But seriously, I've been doing this since 1996 full-time each and every day of my life, and it's always been the same. If I have a play I'm using, all my clients get it as well. And right now you can buy 3 days and get 3 days free. There's only 5 days remaining on this special offer. It expires after this month, but you can stack it, buy multiple buy 3, get 3s, and use them for the next several weeks. So don't miss out on that great offer, introductory offer. Buy 3 days, get 3 days free. Or if you want a longer-term serious investment approach, you get the rest of baseball, college and pro football, college and pro basketball, the rest of 2026, the next 4+ months, 47% discount. Or for just a few $100s more, get a full year, get another 8 months added to that with my 1-year all access because you get an instant $811 discount, which gets it down to $3 a day, about $1 a play, plus Market Call Live, my insider access call each and every week this season is available for free when you sign up right now for the 1-year all access. That alone is worth the price of admission insider private call with me each and every week this football season. We'll look advanced at the college and pro games, my advanced NFL public data before it's released to everyone else. Also, we'll talk contest strategy for Survivor Pick 5 contest. Any questions, handicapping questions, even financial market questions. Hey, it's called Market Call Live for a reason. I'm an open book, but this is for my private clients only, so don't miss out. Get on board now and get everything for about $1 a play for the next 365 days and nights, plus my insider access Market Call Live each and every week. No promo codes needed. Full details are on my page right now, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, along with that free baseball play tonight, and get there quicker with using wt.buzz/SM. You can also follow me on social media on X and Instagram at Steve Merril, 2 R's, 1 L. You know the deal, Merril, at Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because you also know there's more free play videos coming up next.